Hello. For those who don't know who I am, I'm trying to get this out before it gets too dark and y'all won't be able to see me. I am the Kingmaker. I am a mother of 3 amazing, wonderful teenagers and the CEO and founder of 8 businesses that span 6 crucial industries. Okay? I am coming live to you today because one of those businesses is called Your Vital Solutions. Your Vital Solutions is a small business resource and consulting firm. It was specifically designed because back in 2015, when I first started my business, I was lost, I was confused, I didn't know where to turn, who to get the right information from, and I really just wanted somebody to tell me what all to do, and preferably without me having to spend a lot of money. So, as a solution to my own problem, I created the Business Builder Bootcamp, which is a free 8-week business building course. 100% free. It's 1 day a week for 8 weeks. Now, I want to talk. We had our first session last night, so if you missed it, you can go and catch the replay. If you hit the link in my bio, it's the very first thing there is registration, and it'll take you right to be able to watch the replay. Now, the purpose of this live today is I want to talk about one of the biggest mistakes aspiring business owners make. And if you are catching this with me live now, please say hi. Or if you're watching this on the replay, introduce yourself. I'd love for us to get to know each other. So one of the biggest mistakes aspiring business owners make is they quit 3 feet from gold. I talked about this in one of my posts the other day. I think it's entitled "Failure is Just the Beginning." Your average business owner or aspiring business owner needs to be willing to dedicate 10 years. If you've ever read the book Malcolm Gladwell's Outliers, it's one of my favorite books of all time. It's not so much about business, but it deals with how every successful person that has really performed at a super high level, they even took musicians and put all musicians in the same category, and between certain ages, as long as they had the same amount of practice and the same amount of time invested, their skill level was identical. At the point when they got to a certain age and their skill level, their dedication to their craft, the amount of time and energy they spent on it, increased in one group and decreased in the other, that made all the difference. Their finding was there was no prodigies. That's one of the biggest misconceptions when it comes to success. That the reason this person was successful was because they're Bill Gates, because they're Warren Buffett, because they're Steve Jobs, because they're Mozart, because they're Tiger Woods, because they're Beyonce. And even Tiger Woods, it took 13 years for him to go pro, if I have those numbers correct. The point is, 10 years is your baseline. Do not go into this expecting to make $1 million tomorrow. That is what causes people to quit in their business, because they think that it's supposed to happen a lot quicker. So I even put in I think it was in that same post, that failure is oftentimes, more than not, caused by unrealistic time expectations, which produce a unnecessary feeling of frustration, which results in a undue, incorrect assumption, a false assumption of failure. So if you know all of that, if you're an aspiring business owner, just understand that babies, you don't get pregnant and then the baby pops out tomorrow. Not how it works, right? It takes 9 months for a baby to develop and be ready to be born. And then it takes another 18 years before they leave your house. Everything takes time. There is nothing that's going to just magically fall into your lap. And you don't want it to. And the reason you don't want it to, this isn't helping. I'm under some cloud cover, so forgive the fact that you can't see me, but hopefully you can hear me fine. You don't want it to because every brick you lay in this process, it's why the imagery that you're going to see when you click on that link is of bricks. Every brick you lay towards your destination is going to prepare you for where you're going. Every brick. So you don't want the fame, the success, everything to fall in your lap because you're not going to know what to do with it. You're not going to know how to handle it. And you're probably saying to yourself, I don't care. I'd figure it out. Understand that everything has an incubation period on purpose. So be gentle, be kind to yourself, and understand that this is going to take time. Be willing to dedicate the 10 years. Do not think you're failing just because you don't have the momentum that you want to have right away. It's going to take time to do it. If you join me in the Business Builder Bootcamp or in our Master Your Business membership program, then you will, which you can, I posted something earlier today about that on my story. Check it out. You can get all of the bricks. I'm going to tell you each of the bricks to lay. And if you join live, I'm going to speak to you in your specific business. If you watch the recording, you're going to hear me speaking to other people who did show up live, specific business. This is the only time I'm going to record that live, this 1 8-week session. After that, it will be available kind of on an evergreen cycle. However, it will not be something that you can participate in unless you're able to join in. I tried to make it as easy as possible by setting it up for Sundays at 8 o'clock, hoping that people will be winding down from whatever their weekend activities are and be able to dedicate 40 minutes to an hour to have that conversation. So again, aspiring business owners, give yourself 10 years. And I don't mean 10 years to make any money. I mean, if you're trying to start the kind of business that I'm here to help you start, I'm talking about 10 years for multiples of millions. Okay? If that is the kind of business, if that's the kind of income that you want, then there's no reason for you not to join this absolutely free business building boot camp. Let me take you by the hand and walk you through it. It's free. I'm doing it because when I wanted to start my business as a single mother, spending money on it, I had everywhere else in the world to put my money but into my business, but I still wanted to start a business. So I want to help you become profitable in your business before you have to spend $1. I'm going to teach you in this boot camp how to build your business, start making money, even if you don't have any money to invest, even if you don't have any extra time, and without failure. Yesterday, we covered how to not fail. Foolproof way not to fail. So if you did not join us live, go back and listen to the recording. All you have to do is register, link in the bio, and it takes you to be able to watch the recording. Okay? And then you'll get notifications on the second session, etc. Join us this Sunday live if you can. You will get the most out of it if you can participate live. But remember, if you're going to start a business, be willing to invest the time. Even if you didn't have all the bricks I'm going to give you in this boot camp, even if you didn't have all the strategies, all the right ways to do everything, if you only didn't give up, if that was the only thing you did, you would still be successful. That's how powerful what we're talking about right now is. And it's why so many small businesses fail. And not just small businesses, but businesses, period, fail. So, every business that I have, all 8 across all industries, are united by the same purpose: to emancipate you from self-imposed bondage, to inspire you and thus empower you to transform your life and your business. Until next time, sending light, love, and gratitude always. The Kingmaker.